Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza. It's Tuesday, February 13th. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. Phuket Governor Sophon Suwannararat has ordered the Phuket branch of the Royal Forest Department to submit a formal report on why beach vendors have been allowed to operate at Freedom Beach and to explain any monies collected from those vendors. The order came at a meeting held at Phuket Provincial Hall on Monday afternoon following an inspection of the popular beach located in Karon on the southern side of the headland just south of Patong on Monday morning, which found about 10 operators providing services to tourists at the popular beach. Reports noted that the Thai operators said that they had been granted permission to operate on the beach by the Phuket branch of the Royal Forest Department. During yesterday's meeting, Phaisan Nupichai, the director of the Phuket Forestry Center, explained that the forest area at Freedom Beach was part of the Nakerd Hills Reserve Forest, covering an area of 48 rai, including the area of the beach, and stated that the beach area is in the process of being declared a recreational forest. Governor Sophon Suwannararat noted that the area in question was clearly marked as under the responsibility of the Royal Forestry Department. And Phuket MP Chalermpong Sangdi, the House of Representatives member for Phuket District 2, also joined in questioning the placement of umbrella beds on the beach. He asked the Forest Department to investigate the matter as well as provide explanations of the issue of falsely claiming rights in order to receive benefits. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. A cafe north of Phuket town brought a lion cub so tourists could take photos of it and bring more attention to their shop. Well, they've now got the attention of wildlife officials and police looking to track down the lion cub, the owner of the animal, the documents related to the animal's ownership, and more. The lion cub was on display at the Glass House Cafe and Space in the Ratsada area of Phuket town on Ratsada Anuson Road, which prompted concern about the animal's welfare by locals online and eventually by authorities. Wild animals are the responsibility of the chief of the Kao Prateo non-hunting area in Talang, and on Monday, Chintep Kange, the head of the area, visited the cafe in Ratsada, where he was greeted not by the owner of the cafe or by the lion cub owner, but by the friend of the owner of the cafe, a Chinese national identified only as Mr. Kai. He went down to Phuket City Police Station to answer questions. Mr. Kai admitted that the owner of the cub was another Chinese national who lived in Chalong, and the owner would bring the lion cub to the cafe for 2 to 3 hours a day and then take the animal back to Chalong every night for the nearly 15 days that the cub was brought to the cafe. The lion cub was also brought down to Phuket from Bangkok, as Mr. Kai told police, and the owner has reportedly already returned from a trip to Krabi. Police are now looking into the whole situation and Mr. Kai's claims, because by law, wild animals must be raised at the place of possession that has been registered. Authorities also have to be notified of all animal movements and transport, and the owners must have all documents validating legal ownership of the animal. Authorities say, quote, "Now we've inspected the cafe, but we have not found any lion cubs, so we have contacted the cafe owner to bring the lion cub and documents to show to officials, and we're coordinating with the local police in order to issue a summons to ask for more information." For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Parole approval is expected this weekend for convicted former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, with the Justice Minister today confirming the news, saying that Thaksin is old and seriously ill, all but assuring that the man who has long been a specter around Thai politics will not spend a day in prison. Thaksin returned to Thailand on August 22nd, 2023, the same day as one of the leaders from his own party was approved by a joint session of parliament to become Thailand's next prime minister, Srettha Thavisin. He returned after spending 15 years in self-imposed exile to escape imprisonment in Thailand. When he returned, he was sent straight to Bangkok Remand Prison to serve out his 8-year sentence for previous and finalized cases, according to the Bangkok Post. But during his first night, Thaksin was transferred to the Police General Hospital due to the nature of his illness, which were later revealed to be hypertension, narrow blood vessels, and hepatitis B, and he's had 2 surgical procedures during this time for undisclosed conditions. While being treated at the Police General Hospital in Bangkok, Thaksin's sentence was reduced from 8 years to 1 year by royal clemency. Today, Justice Minister Tawi Sogson confirmed that Thaksin's age at 74, the fact that he is ill, and the fact that he served at least 6 months of his 1-year reduced prison sentence, according to them, he meets the criteria for parole. He He stated that Thaksin is among the 930 inmates whom the Parole Committee approved, and as such will be released sometime this coming weekend, either the 17th or the 18th of February. The news comes just a day after a small group of protesters gathered outside the Justice Ministry opposing the expected release of Thaksin from prison without having spent a day behind bars. For more, visit the link in the description.
I was sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. I wish you fall out from a window, take a bad trip to the ground. Ooh. And in the pleasure, see your pressure just before you break a bone.
Thailand's population is declining along with the birth rate, and to boost both, the Ministry of Public Health is set to promote artificial insemination among people who want to be parents. Statistics from the Interior Ministry show that Thailand's current population is down 0.06%, or nearly 38,000 people compared to 2022. But most alarming, according to experts, is that last year, 2023, Thailand recorded its lowest birth rate in 70 years, with just over 485,000 births. In response, the Ministry of Public Health announced a few measures to tackle the issue. The first is to support access to infertility treatment and preconception counseling to those who need it. The second is to order the Department of Health to find ways to maximize the ability to provide in vitro fertilization services, as well as provide intrauterine insemination services for those who need it. Thirdly, the Ministry of Public Health is looking to add infertility treatment as a fundamental benefit covered by the country's National Health Security Scheme. In addition, Public Health Minister Dr. Chonlan Srikeo stated on Monday that a new law amendment is under consideration within the ministry that would make infertility treatment accessible to single women and the LGBTQ community, expected to be tabled in March. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Next month, over 1,200 athletes from 50 countries around the world will descend upon the island for the 6th edition of the International and Thai Martial Arts Games, set to take place on the eastern outskirts of Phuket town at Sapan Hin. The event was officially announced by Rewat Arirop, the president of the Phuket Provincial Administrative Organization, the PPAO, at a press conference held at the Twin Tower Hotel in Bangkok last month. The competition, which was founded in 2016, will be held at the Sapan Hin Indoor Stadium in Phuket town between March 10th to the 17th, with a variety of martial arts disciplines, including Muay Thai, kickboxing, karate, amateur MMA, Jeet Kune Do, Thai sword fighting Krabi Kabang, and Jiu-Jitsu. Age and weight will determine the competition groupings, with divisions for kids as young as 8 years old, all the way through to adults between 19 and 39 years old, and master's divisions for those aged 40 to 45. On the fringes of the actual competition will be a series of interactive workshops and seminars where attendees can learn more about the intricacies of a variety of martial arts, as well as a rings officials course for MMA officials, and more. The last day of the competition, March 17, National Nai Kanom Tom Day, a holiday to celebrate Thailand's Muay Thai war hero, will be marked by a Y Crew ceremony held by the Crew Muay Thai Association. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Thank you so much for joining us here today on this Tuesday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.